Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be going through some tips on hair cutting.
First tip is head form, also known as head shape. The shape of the head, which greatly affects the way the hair falls and behaves.
Reference points are the points on the head where the head changes shape. These are important to remember because at these points the hair behavior changes.
The parietal ridge is the widest part of the head from the temple to temple, ending back at just below the crown in the back of the head.
The occipital bone is the bone that protrudes at the base of the skull.
In the final reference point we will discuss is called the nape, which is located just below the occipital bone, just at the back of the neck.
At the beginning of a haircut, we want to create a line dividing the hair at the scalp, separating one section of hair from another. This is described as part and parting.
You'll go into sectioning and you'll have 4 quadrants, which makes things cleaner and easier for you to work within your cut.
You then need to determine the perimeter of your hair.
And the interior, the inner or internal part.
A line is a thin, continuous mark used as a guide in hair cutting. Lines can be curved or straight. Straight lines include diagonal, horizontal, or vertical.
When cutting vertical or diagonal lines, it's best to cut palm to palm, where your palms are facing each other. This will help maintain control over the subsection.
Shrinkage will occur when you're working on curly hair, so you should be aware that when you're cutting hair wet, that when it dries it will shrink. So you want to make sure that you leave at least 1 inch to 2 inches of length before it's dry.
A layer is used to create volume and movement.
Pivoting is where you rotate from a central point, also referred to as pie sections, and you use it for layers and graduation.
Interior guideline that is inside the haircut rather than on the perimeter. Layered haircut, the hair is cut at higher elevations, usually 90 degrees or above, which removes weight.
You can also use over direction to create layers. This is when you move a section away from its natural falling position.
Over direction is also used when creating long layers. So the hair is elevated at 90-degree angle and then over directed to create volume and length, weight at the perimeter.
Are some texturizing techniques in hair cutting. The first is point cutting, in which the points of the shears are used to cut the ends of the hair.
You can also use notching, which is like point cutting, but you're moving the shears towards the ends of the hair instead of into them. This will give you a chunkier effect.
Slicing is when you drag the shears down the edge of the hair, the perimeter, and it will create chunkier and more movement within the hair. Scissor over comb is when you use your comb and your shears to take out weight in the hair.
Razor over comb is a texturizing technique in which the comb and the razor are used to cut the surface of the hair. Razor rotation is a texturizing technique similar to razor over comb, using circular motions with the razor.
And that's all of our tips. Don't forget to like and subscribe.